Hi guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video I'm going to be sharing with you my first half a marathon experience. So 2 months ago exactly, I posted a video on YouTube sharing the fact that I was going to run half a marathon, and I showed you quite a few weeks, I think, of the process of preparing for that. So I talked about the goal side of things, the mental side of things, and then I talked about the progress I had been making with the runs I had been on. And I can finally say that 2 weeks ago I achieved my first half marathon, and I'm so proud of myself and so happy that it's over as well. So I think I was preparing for 10 weeks. It went a lot better than I thought it would. I think in the very beginning I was quite nervous. I was like, why did I sign up for this? This is very scary. But I think every week that went by, the longer I ran, the more confidence I got in myself, because I was proving to myself every week that I can run further than I think I can. So I basically started with 10 kilometers and I slowly went up. And the furthest I ran before half a marathon was 19 kilometers, I think. Yeah, like 19 and a half kilometers. And I'm really proud of that, and I'm really proud of myself because that's very far. And before signing up for the half marathon, I think the most I had ever run in my life was probably 12K, but I think I had even only done that once, and it was years ago, years ago. So this was a big goal for me, and it was crazy. But the main purpose of this goal wasn't so much achieving the run. It was two things. It was the process of who I become in order to achieve that goal. So it's about the journey for me. And the second thing was facing my fears and getting out of my comfort zone, because running half a marathon is getting out of my comfort zone, and I was afraid of it because I wasn't sure I could do it. But I'm getting a lot better at believing in myself. In fact, I kind of knew I could do it. But yeah, every week that went by, I got a lot more certainty and confidence within myself, which I'm really proud of. I'm actually more proud of one thing that I learned in the process of preparing for this half marathon, more so than achieving the actual half marathon. And that is, I realized I had a limiting belief that was stopping me quite a bit in life. And that was, I had this belief that if I didn't run the half marathon on my own, I hadn't really achieved it. And I ran with someone else. I ran with my personal trainer. So even after I achieved it, I was really happy and relieved and proud of myself. But in my mind, I was like, I actually need to run this again to actually achieve it, but on my own. Which is crazy. I cannot, I laugh at myself now thinking the fact that I thought that, because I've since realized how detrimental that limiting belief is. And that's crazy because, yes, I ran by someone, but I still took every step myself. I still pushed myself. I still trained by myself. I still made the decision by myself to run it. So the fact that I had this belief that it wasn't an achievement and it wasn't a big deal because I ran with someone else is absolutely crazy to think about. So that was a horrible belief I had, and I can't believe I had that throughout the process. And I kind of wish I said it in my previous video on preparing for a half marathon, but I don't think I did, which is really annoying. But I definitely said it to other people, and if you ask them, they will tell you I said that. And I said yeah, but I'm running with someone else, so it's not really a big deal, but I'll run a half marathon the week after just so I know I really can do it. Which is crazy because I still did it. I did it by myself. Well, I ran with someone, but I still achieved it on my own. So that's crazy. And I wish I had this realization before the run, so that after the run I could have felt even more proud of myself. But do you know what? It doesn't matter because I still learned the lesson, and I'm not gonna have such a limiting belief like that ever again, because that is crazy that I even had that mindset. So honestly, goal achieved, because I said in the previous video, that the main thing I wanted to get out of this was to get out of my comfort zone and face my fears and grow as a person. And just realizing that one belief has really made me grow, because it's the one thing I learned from the process of running this half marathon is that I need to love myself so much more. And if you ask me like if I love myself, I would say yes, because I really do. I think if I didn't, I wouldn't look after myself nearly as much, and I wouldn't push myself and have all these goals. Like, I do this because I want to improve myself and constantly grow and give to others. So I definitely love myself. However, I need to be so much nicer to myself. I am so hard on myself usually. Like, I'm always pushing myself, telling myself like, nah, that's not good enough. Like, I raise the bar so high, and yes, I do believe that is important. Like, I don't want to just lose all the determination I give myself. Like, I do have a high standard for myself and for my life. However, I can have that high standard and be nice to myself along the way, instead of constantly putting myself down for not doing things good enough or perfect enough. Like, it's ridiculous. So I'm over that. And I did work on the mental side of things. Like, I had certain affirmations that I said to myself throughout the run as well. Said it out loud throughout the run. And that was, I love this one so much. I'm so glad I found this saying, and that is, your body won't go where your mind doesn't push you. And I kept saying that to myself because it's all in the mind. If you believe you can do it, you will do it. And so I made sure that I was never saying I can't do this, I'm not good enough. Like, I made sure I didn't say that sort of stuff, because I noticed previously when I did say that, my running would slow down. I would start walking because I'd be putting myself down so much. So I made sure I didn't do that. Also, on the actual day of the event, my personal trainer and I, we actually rocked up a bit late because we really struggled to find a park. So we were actually late to the run. So we missed the gun going off and everything like that. So when we actually started, we were completely alone. But this was a test to myself to stay in a positive state despite things not going to plan. It was perfect, like, because that's exactly what I need to work on. And in the start, I was like, wow, this is annoying. Like, that's the most exciting part, is the gun going off and everyone going off together. But I'm actually kind of glad that we missed it, because we had the whole road to ourselves for quite a while. We did catch up to people in the end, believe it or not. Which is a great thing, but yeah, like, for quite a bit of it, like, we weren't overwhelmed with massive amounts of people. Like, we had the whole place to ourselves, and it allowed us to, like, be free. Like, I was running around like this at times, and, you know, we were talking and laughing and, like, yeah, like, asking each other questions throughout the whole run. And I think we ran it in just over 2 hours, and honestly, don't care about the time at all. Like, not at all. I'm just so proud of myself that I completed it, because that's all I wanted to do. And so I got my first medal. I have a trophy that I once got a few years ago in school, but I've never had a medal before, so I got it, and it's actually kind of nice. So, and I don't really care about the medal itself. I care about when I look at it, I'm like, yes, I achieved something that I had set at the start of the year, and I'm super proud of myself for that. So yeah, I've got that in my room. And after the run, I had my first Powerade, and everyone's gonna think I'm crazy for talking about that, but honestly, I've never had one before, and it was amazing. And if you don't know what Powerade is, it's like I don't even know what it is. It's like a sweet drink, but people told me to have it because gives you a lot of electrolytes, which you lose on the run. So I had a glass of that, and wow, that was yummy. So, and then you got like a foot massage after, and then I ran straight to the beach, because that's where the run finished, and I jumped in the ocean with my clothes on, and it was the best thing ever. I took my shoes off and jumped straight in the ocean, and it was freezing, but so refreshing. Like, the best thing ever. I love the ocean. I love salt water. It's so good for your skin. And I think the coldness was really good for my body after running 21 kilometers. So yeah, overall, amazing day. And then I went out for drinks with all my favorite people on the planet, and I had the best night ever. And yeah, everyone was just so happy, and yeah, just celebrated life really. Had just been my birthday, and celebrated the run. It was just an excuse to be with all my friends, really, and my brother and stuff like that. So yeah, such a good day actually, now that I think about it. So yeah, I'm super proud of myself. If you want to run half a marathon, or there's something that you've been dying to do but you've been putting it off, do it. Just do it. Sign up for whatever it is. Quit something, start something, tell someone you love them. Like, just do it, because honestly, what's stopping you back? Most of the time it's fear. Like, fear stops so many people. So you just gotta dance with the fear. Also, I feel like my body is a lot stronger than it was 10 weeks ago, and I feel a lot fitter, especially in my ab region. I feel quite strong and fit, so feeling really good about that. That was just like an extra bonus. Face your fears, get out of your comfort zone. It's the best thing ever. But yeah, just remember, it's not really the end result, it's who you become along the way. And that's my main takeaway from running half a marathon. I probably could have said that in one sentence, but no, I had to make that a huge video. But yeah, I'm super proud of myself, and if I can do it, anyone can do it. So that was the video. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, because it really supports my channel, and subscribe if you haven't already, because I post new content all the time. And other than that, I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.